Good morning. There's two things I'd like to talk to you about this morning. The first is I want to remind you to register for the live stream presentation of Christ in the Passover that Jews for Jesus is presenting. They would have been at our church. However, due to the coronavirus, we had to cancel that event. So I would invite you to go back through your emails. You'll find all the instructions on how to register for that. I'd like us all to be at the presentation on Good Friday night at 7 p.m. You can view it at any time, but I just thought it would be nice to know that all of us are seeing the same presentation at the same time, and then we can get some dialogue going about what our understandings were, what was new information to us, just our whole impression of it. It is extremely important for the members of the church right now to be in communication. How do we do that? We do that via Facebook communication. So I hope that if you're not connected with Facebook, that you will do that now so that we can stay connected and continue the good discussions that we've had going there. The second thing I want to let you know is that sometime in the next few days, Mark Morgan is going to be delivering one of these door hanger bags to you. Inside of this little bag is a booklet of Good Friday prayers. We had planned on having a prayer vigil at the church, but due to coronavirus, we are not allowed to gather together. So Mark has agreed to deliver these to each individual member's home. Now remember, we're practicing social distancing. If you should happen to see Mark, please don't go to the door and try and engage him in conversation or to take the booklet out of his hands. We want to keep him safe and we want to keep you safe. None of us knows if we are carrying this virus, so we want to be sure that we keep one another safe. In the booklet, you're going to find prayers that are lifted right out of the scriptures, some of the passages of Jesus' last words. And so I've put those together with some points to ponder, and I hope that on Good Friday, all of us will be praying those same prayers at the same times throughout the day so that we can know, even though we're not physically together, that we are together in prayer. So I hope that this will be a blessing to you. If you have a spouse or children in the home, I tried to include an extra booklet for you so that your spouse can have these prayers, or your children, or whoever. Maybe you want to give it to someone else in your household. But I really want us to be together, and community is so important at this time. It's good to know that God has placed us in this period of time, and He had all this technology available so that we would be able to stay in contact with one another and visually see one another and have these communications. Tomorrow, we'll start another look at some of those early leaders in the church. And last week we looked at the early evangelists. This week we're going to look at the early prophets. So I hope that you'll continue to be a part of those devotionals during the week. It is my pleasure to do these things for you so that you stay connected to Christ and we stay connected to one another. So I hope you have a great Saturday, and I'll see you tomorrow.